So we're going to work on some orange belt combinations today. We've been going through peen on one, which is yellow belt and blue belt stuff, but it's always nice to go back to our basics. And these combinations are really fun. They're some of my favorite combinations. So we're going to work on today these two, majorly the second one first. The V step left, parry, block, grab, right, roundhouse kick.
Danica, shut off your volume so I can't hear you.
So if you look at your testing sheet at home in your karate notebook, it's right under your combinations. It's the second one we're doing today. So you're going to need just a pillow at home or an air partner. It's okay if you don't have someone else. I have lovely Miss Rebecca with me today, of course. So we're going to, she's going to do the technique and I will explain a little bit about it. So if I'm going to say I'm the big bad meanie today, oh no, Rebecca's going to use her defense skills. So I'm going to give her a punch. She V-step, parry, circle block, grab, and roundhouse kick. So let's break that down just a little bit. So you saw in the beginning, after I punched her with my air partner, if we pretend if you have a mirror in front of you, that's even better. But right now we're just going to say we have our air partner. They're punching us. We're going to V-step, parry, circle block around, grab, and prop up, pivot my foot, and roundhouse kick. So you saw when I did my V-step right here, I'm stepping forward and back. It's like a step and slide in the shape of a V. You know, in class when we take out the pool noodles and we make our V shape just like that, it's on the ground just like that. So if you see with your imaginary lines on the floor, or if you can put down tape to practice your step and slide, we're going to V-step in. See how I've made that one side of my V. And I parry at the same time. I'm swatting the fly just a little bit. We're not going way out here. Flies are not that dangerous, trust me. We're just going to move a little bit. Now circle all the way under and grab. Now this is where their imaginary punching arm is. We're going to pivot our foot. Pivot starts with a P, ends in ivot. That's when we're turning our foot towards our target, lifting up, and roundhouse kick. Yeah.
So like maybe 5, 6, 7 times in the air?
Yes. And one more thing about our roundhouse kick, after we pivot, make sure we're chambering up, we're making a little table. On Monday, if you watch Monday's videos, we worked on balance and keeping a frisbee up on our leg, and we can balance this in the air and get really good at our balance. And that'll help us a lot with our kicks. Pull it up using the top of my foot and setting it back down. Alright, so with your air partner right now, we're going to do it 5,000, 7,000 times. 1,000, 6,000 times. Perfect practice makes perfect. So we're going to step forward, V-step parry, circle block under, grab onto that arm. We're going to pivot our foot, roundhouse kick, and set it down. Alright, next one. Let's say their arm is coming, it's a left punch this time instead of a right punch. So we're going to V-step parry the other way. Circle block around with our other arm, grab on, pivot, and again the foot in front, that leg is going to come up and do a roundhouse kick. Very good.
Nice, Danica, looking great.
So making sure that when we use our other side, we're going to use the other leg to kick as well. So again, if they're punching us from the left side, we're going to V-step parry, circle block, grab on, pivot that foot, and kick. Very good. Make sure we're setting it back down. Now, another thing, if we're in a real life situation, we like to train as if it were real, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So when we're training in a real life situation, once we finish that kick, we're going to really strong, big ki. Are we just going to stand here? If there's really someone big, mean in front of us, are we just going to stand here and let them take the kick? No, right? We're going to want to get away from whoever is attacking us. So going back to that V-step, we were using our step and slide before. So no matter where you are, step and slide backwards, making sure you're not in a busy street, you're not running into anything, but you want to still face your target. Everybody see that? Face your target.
Face your target.
Yeah. So if Rebecca's my big bad meanie, and I just finished giving her a big kick, so if I do the technique, here I circle block, grab, pivot, big roundhouse kick, I stand here, hip hooray for me. She could punch me again, right? Ow. That's good. Not good self-defense. So if she does it again, I'm going to V-step, parry, circle block, round, pivot that foot, big roundhouse kick, ki if you wish. And I'm going to V-step and slide away from my partner. I don't want to get out of frame, but if I step and slide all the way back, you see how I'm still looking at my opponent? She's right there, but she can't reach me anymore. I want that 2 arms length distance. This is my bubble. This is my personal bubble right here, and I don't want any attacker to be in that bubble. So once they're in that bubble, that's when we use our self-defense right here, and that's how we get our space back again. So doing it again, one more time with our mirror partner in the air, our imaginary big bad meanie. A few more times, and then I'll work it with Rebecca just to show you how it looks with a real opponent. So if it's coming from a right punch this time, remember that we're parry, V-step parry, circle block all the way under, grab on, pivot that foot, and roundhouse kick. Now, again, if we're on the street, training as if it were real, are we really going to do it that slow? We want to get it street speed, ideally. So, this time if they're punching us really fast, V-step parry, circle block under, pivot, and kick. Just like that, very good. We want to do it as fast as we can, but with our best form. So this time if they're punching from the left side, we're going to parry, we're going to circle block, we're going to pivot, and kick. Ay-ya! Good, one more time. If they punch again, they're really ruthless. We're going to V-step parry, grab that arm, turn, pivot, and kick. Ay-ya! Very good. So now if I do it with Miss Rebecca, and I don't want to hurt Miss Rebecca today, if you're doing it with a parent, or if your parent's going to be your big bad meanie, make sure you have a pillow or you're not kicking your parent. We don't want to hurt our lovely parents. You can do it on that side. So she's going to hold it right there. Now if she V-steps parries, I'm going to go right here, V-step parry, block, grab, pivot my foot, turning away. My heel is away or towards my target. My toes are away from my target. I'm going to lift up and big roundhouse kick. Over the ki, hi-yaw! And I'm going to V-step away. I'm going to do my step and slide away. All right, so take a few minutes. Make sure you practice that, get it down. The whole thing, V-step parry, we're grabbing on, turning that foot. That's really important. And roundhouse kick.
Thank you, Miss Grace. Everybody say thank you, Grace.
Sir.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Miss Rebecca.